Everyone, good evening. I'm Shreya. It is good to see you. 24 days after his shock and awe strike against Iran has come another unexpected moment. Donald Trump has announced a 5-day pause in his war with Iran. He's claiming that the US and Tehran have been speaking over the last 2 days and that these talks have been constructive and that these talks will continue for the next 1 week. So, Donald Trump puts down on Truth Social that he's decided to pause all strikes on Iran's power plants and energy infrastructure. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this so-called pause is coming 12 hours before his 48-hour ultimatum to Iran was to expire. If you remember, on Saturday, Mr. Trump had via social media warned Iran that if they didn't open up the Strait of Hormuz, he would obliterate Iran's power plants and energy infrastructure. Now here's the twist. While Donald Trump claims that the 2-day talks with Iran have been constructive, Iran is saying there have been no talks. Its foreign ministry is saying that Trump essentially is trying to lower energy prices, that he's buying time to implement his military plans. That is not all. Its National Security Commission chief has declared that the battle continues and that the devil has been defeated. His words, not mine. The US media, meanwhile, is reporting that indirect talks are taking place between US Special Envoy Steve Witkoff and Iran's Foreign Minister Arghachi. So 2 big questions tonight. Is this an off-ramp for the US and Iran? And more importantly, will Israel be willing to go along with this peace plan? Ladies and gentlemen, as we speak, Donald Trump has once again spoken to the US media. He's saying, at least he's claiming once again after Iran's denial, that talks with Iran happened last night, but he is not sure why Iran's media is denying that is actually saying that there have been no talks. So that's the big news, ladies and gentlemen, coming in. There have been many contradictory statements that have come to us courtesy Donald Trump in the last 24 days or so. But this possibly is the most contradictory, given the fact that the United States of America had already announced that there are Marines that are on their way to the Strait of Hormuz, that there are landing crafts that are on their way to the Strait of Hormuz. So at one point of time, you are sending in your Marines to the Strait of Hormuz, or at least that is what the claim was, along with land. Okay, so